Well, 5 of the 7-member China's Politburo Standing Committee, or the PSC, are set to retire. And all eyes are on the 19th National Congress of the Communist Party of China, where the likely announcement of the restructured apex body is to be made. And reports indicate that the plan is going to be unveiled today and will reflect Xi Jinping's plans over the next 5 years. The new body may include Xi's successor as General Secretary of the party, President of China and Chairman of the Central Military Commission of the present PSC. Only Xi and Premier Li Keqiang will stay on till 2022, while the remaining members will be past the retirement age of 68 years. Right, and for more on this, we are joined in by senior journalist Atul Aneja from Beijing. Atul, what exactly is expected today? Will Xi Jinping, will he still continue or will he announce a successor?
Well, that is certain that, we are just about to enter the main hall. We are in the Great Hall of the People right now. The media is waiting for the final ceremony to be, the closing ceremony to be done. So what will happen is the new Central Committee will be announced, or we'll know about it. There will be a statement by President Xi Jinping, who will be confirmed as the General Secretary of the Communist Party of China. So that's what happens. We also have to look at the possible or the likely constitutional amendment which is going to take place. Now, that is of interest because there is a lot of speculation that Xi Jinping's thought on China's entering a new era may be incorporated in the constitution through an amendment. Now, if that happens, then Xi is at par with Mao Zedong and Deng Xiaoping, who are only the two leaders of the party whose thought is linked to their names.
Right.
Others who are there followed, like Jiang Zemin and Hu Jintao, they have their own theories or their own doctrines, but it is not associated with their names. So if that happens, that is, if Xi Jinping's thought is included, then his status within the overall leadership hierarchy, right from 1949, will be at par with Mao and Deng Xiaoping. We'll see if that happens, or if it is just the thought for the new era. So we're going to see about this is going to be an important element which will be revealed in the next hour or so.
Absolutely, indeed. And also in terms of the new members that he's likely to announce, any surprises that he may spring up, or will it be the policy that he's actually had in the last few years that is expected to continue in terms of the policy that Xi Jinping has?
Exactly the names of the new leadership. We expect that Xi Jinping and Li Keqiang, the President and Prime Minister, their names are sort of cast in stone. What happens to the next 5 is not going to be announced today. That will happen tomorrow when all the 7, we presume it's 7, though constitutionally it's not a hard and fast rule that the Standing Committee of the Politburo will have 7, or it can be 9, or it can be 5. Historically, these numbers have changed, but right now we have a 7-member Standing Committee. In all likelihood, that's not going to change. So these 7 people, which will form the top leadership of the party and the country, that will be known only tomorrow, not today.
Absolutely. And also, Atul, there is a lot of talk in terms of whether Mr. Xi Jinping will announce a successor or not. It's also being said if he were to announce a successor, then probably his power and hold over the party will get diluted. Any information in terms of whether a successor is to be announced by Xi Jinping?
Frankly, a successor is not announced. I mean, it's known through age, through seniority, through other indications who would be a successor. So, but since these 5 are going to be the new ones who are going to be inducted, assuming President Xi and Li Keqiang are retained, there is no indication right now to suggest that there is a chosen successor right away. So there is then the speculation that if there is no indicative or no indication through official media or through People's Daily, etc., which are authoritative voice of China, then would President Xi Jinping or General Secretary Xi Jinping continue beyond 2022? Well, that's an open guess.
Right.
I don't see, that's a speculation which is going on.
Absolutely.
And that is likely to remain, because I don't see in the possible hierarchy that's going to be announced tomorrow any particular individual who's going to be earmarked to succeed General Secretary Xi.
Right, Atul, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much indeed for joining us from Beijing and getting us all the inputs from them.